What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Woo back with some more on our block news, man. Before I even get this shit started, make sure y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, man. Not later, but right now. You feel me? I got music, I got merchandise, I got social media platforms. Tap in. But listen, man, today's topic of conversation, I want to just give my thoughts on the Nicki Minaj, Cardi B beef. You feel me? A lot of things I agree with. Well, a lot of things I really disagree with. You feel me? Offset and I think Big Zoo is Nicki Minaj's husband name. So yesterday, they posted video. Well, people on Instagram was posting videos of Nicki Minaj. You feel me? She talking about it's a difference between calling shots and making calls. And then she turned the camera around. I guess it's a gang of niggas from her husband hood. You feel me? And I want to get my thoughts on that shit. Like, listen, Nicki Minaj, you rich as a motherfucker. You so far removed from the streets. You feel me? If you got a gang of 100 niggas around you, you feel me? And you not trying to get these niggas rich, I don't want to see it. I don't think that's gangster. To me, a gangster ain't got to get on the internet and prove they gangster. That shit is totally corny to me. That shit is totally lame. You feel me? I don't think Nicki Minaj is about that life. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, y'all all got security. So y'all never gonna be able to get close and personal and do what y'all say y'all gonna do to each other. Now, I ain't really been seeing what Cardi B been saying. So I gotta speak on the Nicki Minaj shit. I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday about this shit. You feel me? And me and this person, we come from kind of like two different, completely, totally different backgrounds. Like, I come from the hood. Like, I'm a project baby. So I feel like my voice on this, to be honest, my voice on this topic means a lot more because I come from the hood. I see what a gangster is. You feel me? And I understand that a motherfucker from the street, we ain't choose to be from the streets. You feel me? We all trying to get up out the streets. You feel me? As soon as we get a chance to, you feel me? We trying to get away from that street image. Well, not the street image, but the street life. Like, we ain't trying to be no killers while we rich as a motherfucker, because that could fuck up the bag. That could fuck up the bag completely. Now, Nicki Minaj got these niggas in her background showing. Now, I had used a couple examples to this person I was having this conversation with. I said, you know, this like female shit that's going on. So the rappers I follow that's really gangster, and I think gangster, they ain't really doing shit to try to prove they gangster. They just moving a certain way because they gotta move that way, and that's what I think is gangster. Like, I think it's gangster that Boozy, all his motherfucking kids, you feel me, the ones that's old enough, they strapped. They Boozy kids, and I really think they like that, and I think that's gangster. You feel me? I think it's gangster that 50 Cent, a real gangster from the street, but every time you see him, he making jokes, he laughing, he smiling. You feel me? So, gangster is gangster, but as soon as you trying to prove some shit, that shit is corny as a motherfucker. Like, that shit is totally corny. Now, Big Zoo, whatever you heard from, I think it's Mac Ballers. And that's a hood in New York, and they supposed to be Bloods or whatever. It is not gangster for a nigga to come outside and record a video when his wife is Nicki Minaj. She rich as fuck. You talking about another nigga where he at. Why the fuck would another nigga be in your city? And as you see, the nigga that you talking about, he jumping off jets. Nigga, he heading the bags, picking up paper. Nigga, you outside with your homies and living off your bitch. Nigga, that ain't gangster. Nigga, that ain't gangster. Nigga, living off a bitch ain't gangster, nigga.
You got the seat up?
Everything that's in my background is going to be used.
What?
Everything you said in the background, I'm posting it up.
I don't care about none of that.
All right, as you see, I got a disagreeer in the background. I got a problem with these videos because, you know, the person in the background is a Nicki Minaj fan. I don't have no loyalty to Nicki Minaj. Like, so I see the wrong that she does. You feel me? I'm not just no fan, no groupie, or none of that shit. You feel me? So, you know, you got some people out here that's going to disagree with what I'm saying just because I'm talking about their favorite artists or their favorite rappers. So, now, I think Offset gangster too. But how is a nigga gangster when you talking about gangster shit, nigga? Making videos, nigga, that can get us indicted, convicted, nigga. You ain't really trying to do nothing when the police can look at this, nigga, and pin this case on this person if I retaliate. Nigga don't really want no smoke. Nigga, if you leaving, nigga, trails on the internet for the police to book me, nigga, if I do something to you, nigga. Oh, my mama, you ain't even gangster if you leaving trails for the police to book you if you do something to me, nigga. You really don't want the smoke. You feel me? So, Nicki Minaj, you talented, you're a great rapper. I don't think you putting 100 niggas on camera, you feel me, that's probably willing to shoot, die for you is gangster. You know what I think is gangster? You showing me that these niggas around you getting money. That's gangster. You trying to prove you gangster? Talking about it's a difference between making calls and calling shots. Like, why the fuck you gotta prove that to us? You got money, my nigga. You got fucking money. Of course you can pay somebody to do some shit for you. Anybody with money can pay somebody to do shit for them. That's why motherfuckers got jobs, because somebody was rich enough to create these jobs and pay these motherfuckers. You feel me? So, I think Nicki Minaj, what she doing on the internet is totally corny. Like, you 40 years old. You feel me? Now, the person that's a fan of Nicki Minaj, they might say, I think that's gangster. But then you got to think about the person that think that's gangster in the background they come from. If you don't come from a gangster background, you really don't know what the fuck gangster is. You a motherfucking spectator. You feel me? I see gangsters and I know how gangsters really move. I think I'm gangster. I think I'm gangster by the way I move, because I'm always laughing, smiling. You know, I got a cool attitude. But if it's time to go there, we going to go there. You feel me? But I'm not going to post it on the internet before. I'm not going to front the move, nigga, to where I can get convicted for trying to be gangster. Listen, me trying to prove I'm gangster is corny. I ain't trying to prove to y'all I'm gangster. I know what I am. I know who I am. Now, a motherfucker that don't come from no gangster background, you ain't really been up in the gangster crowd. You feel me? You don't know what the fuck gangster is, so your opinion don't really matter. So, of course, a lot of Nicki Minaj fans, I know she got a lot of different race fans, you feel me, a lot of squares, you feel me, that think shit is gangster when it's not. If you rich as fuck, you a millionaire, then they're a billionaire, you can't do nothing to impress me about no gangster shit, my nigga. It's nothing you can say or do or try to prove to me about some gangster shit. 50 Cent, I think he gangster. But I think it's more gangster that he ain't trying to be gangster. You feel me? When you try to be gangster, that shit is corny. Now, Big Zoo, you probably, before you got on the internet doing all this shit, you feel me? I kind of believe that you was gangster. But I also know you're a registered sex offender. So why you trying to prove you tough? Nigga, if you gonna get on the internet, prove you tough, nigga, let's address this registered, why you a fucking registered sex offender? Nigga, you lame on my mama. And you see what the fuck that internet shit did to Nicki Minaj's husband. The nigga now he on house arrest for 4 months for trying to get on the internet and prove he gangster in New York with a nigga that's way out in Atlanta. I don't understand how that's gangster. I don't understand how a grown-ass man, 40, between the ages of 40, 50 years old, or even a woman between the ages of 40, 50 years old, bitch, why is you trying to prove you gangster? Like, you corny as a motherfucker. Do you know what a gangster do to be in your position? Like, niggas ain't about to get on the internet and try to prove they gangster and risk the bag. Because at the end of the day, Nicki Minaj, ain't motherfuckers trying to sue you, saying that you was threatening their life. You was trying to have a woman renege the statement that she made on your husband about trying to do something to her, try to get that sex offender case removed. You see what I'm saying? You see why it's corny? Because you putting these niggas' faces on camera like, yeah, it's a difference between making calls and calling shots. Okay. Police on there. Okay, we're going to remember that nigga face. And anything go down, anything happen to Cardi B, Offset, we coming to get these niggas going to jail. What do that prove? That's stupidity. That's dumb. That shit is not gangster. You feel me? And like I said, the real gangsters, they gonna move a different way. They ain't trying to prove to you that they gangster. You just gonna know that they gangster. Like I said, I know 50 Cent gangster. I know Boozy gangster. You feel me? I know the rappers. I know Offset gangster. You feel me? Because the rap sheet said all. Like, you could read a nigga cases and it show you that everything I went down for was some gangster shit. I only went down for gangster shit. Nigga, Offset ain't got no sex offender crimes on this shit, nigga. On the real, nigga, you 40, 45 years old, however the fuck old you is, talking about you outside, nigga. Nigga, you living off a bitch, nigga. Your girl is Nicki Minaj. Your wife is Nicki Minaj. Nigga, you ain't even got to work nothing. We don't give a fuck about you being tough, my nigga. We don't give a fuck. If you gonna get on the internet and post anything, show the trenches how to get up out the trenches. Give us something to look up to, because we looking at motherfuckers doing this shit rich as fuck, trying to prove they gangster. They corny as fuck. But listen, man, I ain't, like I said, I'm going deep in this shit because I be having a lot of conversations with people, and I just don't be agreeing with what their definition of gangster is. You feel me? And like I said, I got a lot of gangsters in my family. I come from a hood that's gangster. You feel me? This is not me trying to prove that the hood is gangster. I'm just saying where I come from, and that shit Nicki Minaj doing, the internet shit, is totally not gangster. Ain't no internet shit gangster to me, period. You feel me? Now, me as a YouTuber, I'm just voicing my opinion. You feel me? Y'all probably think this not gangster, but I'm not trying to be gangster right now. At the same time, I'm not trying to be gangster. I'm not trying to prove I'm gangster right now. I'm just telling you what I think is corny and what I think is gangster. Like, Nicki Minaj, we know you come from the hood. We know you from New York. It's a gang of motherfuckers from New York that come from gangster backgrounds. But the only difference is you trying to prove it. And look at the age you trying to prove it at. That's what's corny. That's what really make me think you nowhere near gangster. You feel me? The real gangsters, they not trying to draw police attention. They not trying to prove shit to the fans. None of that shit. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, man. Shit